opening round match in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament, set for one fall. Approaching the ring first from Boston, Massachusetts, she is the TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Ultimo Moné. And her partner from Dallas, Texas, she is the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, the Fallen Goddess, Athena.
Well, Athena and Mercedes Moné, they were certainly on the same page as far as Chris Statlander was concerned.
And their opponents, Harley Cameron, Willow Nightingale, the Babes of Wrath.
You know, it's just a sea of happiness when Harley and Willow get to the ring. You can hear it, you can feel it almost in the arena. And there are the belts.
Representing the Triangle of Madness await the winners of this match. And it was 1 week ago, Queen Aminata, Jamie Hayter, battling the Sisters of Sin in the first round matchup, Brian, but it was Queen Aminata injured in that match, taking her out of action, not only tonight, but for Blood and Guts as well 1 week from tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge loss for the Blood and Guts team. Huge loss for Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata. They wanted to be the first women's tag team champions, but now they're out of the tournament.
Well, you guys noticed that when they were in the ring, all these women were in the ring, they stared down that Mercedes had for Harley. That's based on that puppet, as we know. Boy, she was taking care of Harley in the opening moments here.
Yeah, that goes all the way back to the beginning of the year, Tony, ahead of our debut in Australia, where Harley Cameron challenged Mercedes Moné for the TBS Championship.
Right. Yeah, it is. And now she has a chance to add a couple of more championships to her collection. Aside the fact that she is 30-1 since arriving here in AEW, it's phenomenal. If you sit down and think about the championships that she's won, the record she has, and a chance to win 2 more here.
Yeah, you also have to think, though, about how much she's putting on her plate, and especially right now, she's involved in this Tag Team Championship tournament. She's going to be involved in Blood and Guts next week, and then she's got the AEW Women's World Championship match at Full Gear. Yeah. That's a lot in a short period of time.
Yeah, fighting battles on 3 different fronts is Mercedes Moné, but she has some huge reinforcements here in Athena, a woman who is the longest reigning champion in Ring of Honor history, irrespective of title, irrespective of gender. Athena has just been tremendously dominant as the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. And a shot there for Willow Nightingale. Harley Cameron looking for the tag, but Willow not up on the corner. Backdrop suplex.
Well, Harley's improved so much since her arrival here in AEW. Really has improved.
Yeah, Harley Cameron, less than 4 years into her professional journey as a wrestler. What a much-needed tag made to Willow Nightingale. Willow, who has clashed multiple times with Mercedes Moné. In fact, she was in Mercedes' debut match here in AEW when Mercedes defeated Willow to win the TBS Championship. So this would be extra sweet for Willow to bounce Athena and especially Mercedes out of this tournament. Willow to that middle rope drop kick, takes down Athena, takes down Mercedes.
Yeah, although I'm not sure about that tag to Harley Cameron. Harley Cameron did take a pretty sustained beating early in the match. And I think Willow should have stayed in the ring a little bit longer. You know, Harley Cameron is the least experienced woman in this matchup.
You know, I agree with all that, Brian. I think she's just showing Harley she has a lot of confidence in her. And maybe you were right, that was an ill-advised tag.
Cazador into the splash, but Willow heads up move there by the Fallen Goddess. But Willow on the outside, Athena had her back turned. Harley had the waist lock on Athena, but Mercedes the backstabber, and wait a second, the tope with the assist from Mercedes Moné, and then the Meteora delivered by Mercedes there. So Mercedes drives her down, the pinfall attempt, the 2 and the 3, no! And this opening round contest in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament continues. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, Athena and Mercedes have looked very impressive in this match. We haven't seen any miscommunications, no signs of ego getting involved in their teamwork.
Brian, I mean, that's so tough, especially given how dominant Mercedes and Athena have been as champions.
I mean, that's an incredible thing.
Mercedes floats over, collects the leg of Harley, but Harley able to kick out.
But just think of how insufferable Mercedes would be if they win this tag team tournament.
Oh, well.
Not only if they win the tag team tournament, but then if Mercedes is able to defeat Chris Statlander.
Absolutely.
At Full Gear, presented by DC, to win the AEW Women's World Championship. And first round action in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Athena and Mercedes Moné looking extremely sharp against Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale. Mercedes Moné looking for the third of the three amigos, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, they've been dominant in this match. And I mean, can you imagine Athena and Mercedes Moné as the first ever AEW Women's Tag Team Champions?
Well, I believe Willow caught a blind tag there as Harley.
Oh, my God.
Double crucifix bomb, and now Willow on the move! 2 for 1 for Willow Nightingale. Willow takes down Athena not once, but twice. Athena is reeling. Willow is just getting started here, battering Athena in the corner.
Athena tried to get out of the corner, guys, but could not. Willow taking advantage of it. Trouble for Athena.
And Willow the cannonball in the corner. This tag out to Willow Nightingale was exactly what Harley Cameron needed. The spine buster, the cover, and Athena able to kick out. The fans here in Houston fully behind Willow Nightingale. Athena lands on her feet.
Oh, that's athleticism right there.
A tremendous
Great
agility
counter.
shown by the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, but she runs right into the grip of Willow Nightingale. Athena and Mercedes working together. The cover very nearly stole one there on Willow Nightingale.
I really think based on their championships, based on their tenure, I really think that Mercedes and Athena are the favorites in this tournament. I really do. Let's see if they can prove me right here.
Mercedes for the hat scissors, but Willow too strong. Reverses it on the CEO, the TBS champion. And now the tag made. Harley Cameron back into the mix. And remember, the winners of this match will advance to the semifinal round, where Sky Blue and Julia Hart, the Sisters of Sin, await. As Mercedes kicks free, the backstabber on Willow. Harley intercepts the lariat, soul food by Harley Cameron. But Athena on the attack, drives Harley down face first on the mat, but Willow comes in with the lariat. Willow trying to get her partner's head back into the game. She's got two very dangerous, very highly decorated champions across the ring from them. Hammer throw into the corner, but Athena! And a counter. The lung blower backstabber, and now the statement maker, center of the ring, Harley Cameron in trouble. The deep, deep water.
Willow needs to make a save if she can.
Oh, but Willow the pounce! Athena driven into Mercedes to break up the submission hold. Brian, we've talked about the experience of Harley Cameron. She is the least experienced competitor in this match, but you know, being in those submission attempts, that's where the poise is important. I think Willow knew that.
100%. But I was impressed with the poise that Harley Cameron showed there. She didn't give up. She trusted her teammate to be there. Look at the explosiveness from Athena and Willow Nightingale.
Using that little rope like a springboard with more momentum. Oh, turn around.
A big elbow strike for the CEO.
She did.
And now Mercedes. Death Valley driver for the TBS champion. Willow Nightingale on the move, cannonball, nobody home in the corner that time. And Athena.
Look at that power.
Oh, Athena, tremendous power, but Willow, she may be out on her feet, but
Was there a blind tag made? I believe so.
I believe so, Tony. Oh, but the boot of Willow into the... Oh, Athena, come on, you can't be serious.
Athena's amazing.
Oh, that is why she has been, one, cover, two, and no! That type of strength, that type of creativity is why Athena has been the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion for well over 1,000 days. Billy Starks
comes running out with
Athena's #1 minion, and Billy Starks now with that Ring of Honor Women's World Championship.
She's gonna hand it off. Wait a minute!
Oh, Statlander! Chris Statlander returning the favor from last week when Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron intervened on Statlander's behalf, and now Willow, the powerbomb, and Harley.
Oh! That's her finishing maneuver.
And that has advanced to the semifinals.
Tournament, Harley Cameron, Willow Nightingale, the Babes of Wrath.
This is an upset, guys.
That's a huge upset.
And that means that in the semifinal round, it will be Willow Nightingale, Harley Cameron, the Babes of Wrath, facing the Sisters of Sin, Sky Blue and Julia Hart. The winners of that match will advance to the finals to crown the inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Champion.